So I have just a few slides. It will be very quick, so we will be able to go to lunch in 5 minutes or so. So let's see. So I'm just quickly kind of doing it as a poll, trying to get your opinions especially for the next conference. And your opinion really counts. So we are really trying to listen and basically plug it into the next sets of events. So whatever you tell us, really try to say the truth. Did we have a right mix of talks this year? Did you feel like there was not enough science? They were too sales-like? It was a perfect mix? I mean, just speak up without any microphone or anything. We won't be like putting it on YouTube. So, any comments?
Not enough science.
Okay.
And sliding too much toward being sales pitches.
Okay, so not enough science, a little bit towards sales pitches. Okay, any other comments?
I agree with that sentiment as well.
Okay, so the same sentiment. Yes?
I agree with that.
Okay, all right, third one.
Yeah, I was hoping to see like more how to get people learning, and I learned how awesome it really was.
Okay.
I prefer to go to a place where you talk to pain.
Right, so more how to, not how perfect things are. Anyone else?
I would disagree that I'd like to see more science. But I think there's still we can have more technical content from the industry as well as science in general. The slides are a little more
Mm-hmm. So more technical contents from implementers.
I would like to see more customization of, because if you look at the science solutions and commercial solutions, they were really very different.
Right.
And it seems clear that they don't need to be so different.
Mm-hmm.
To work on some level of conversion, not exact conversion, but some conversion.
Right, so cross-fertilization. Mm-hmm.
One of the things I didn't attend the whole conference because I was on a day, but one of the things I was thinking might be interesting, it might also address some of the feedback we're getting now, would actually be a panel discussion, where you could have some data science style and data storage database people plus some industry database people.
Right, we had a couple of those in the first 2 days, but maybe not the perfect mix science and industry and this, but okay. Okay, so more time for questions for lightning talks. So the idea behind lightning talks, usually in the past, what we had was, it was always followed by the poster session, longer coffee break where people presenting were around. You could find them, next to their poster, and they were able to answer questions. So, but this year, for some reason, we didn't have enough posters to really justify doing it.
I just wanted to add that please bring back the
Okay. So please suggest the posters, right? So we need people to suggest that, yes, I want a poster, because we had just two, actually, for some reason, only two speakers said that they want posters.
Well, we could have said,
It's required, yes. We can try, yes. We can, yes, we can try to encourage people more. True, yes. Okay, all right. Right, so, right. Mm-hmm. Right, that's why you were trying not to put too much pressure on people. Right. Okay, that's a great point. Okay, we can do it. That's easy. Okay, perfect.
I would like, well, it seems to me that there's a considerable tendency in the big instrument database system to, by program managers, to prefer obsolete software. I've actually talked to program managers
Mm-hmm.
for in astronomy, NSF, and they say,
Right.
database thing, when we were talking about site use. Because you said, I've got, $500 million worth of glass sitting there, and it's not gonna wait for some flaky database system to so I think it would be useful to try to have a discussion, including some of the program managers, as to what can be done to collapse the sort of technology development pipeline so that we could think about using more modern database systems for some of these really big projects.
Right. Yeah, I can definitely see that problem. Yes. Mm-hmm.
That needs to include developers and program managers and users.
Right. So the point is basically that the large systems, large scientific projects are discouraged from using the latest technology.
Right, because they're
Yeah.
afraid.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's a good topic. Maybe for the DC meeting.
I think yesterday with those sessions, I mean, topics like security or even data preservations, perhaps they require follow-up in the next conferences. Perhaps there are some topics that may not be the main topic of the conference itself, but some will be important to keep up, studies. Or
Okay. So continue discussions. So when we have a topic at one conference, continue. Have
Yeah,
a
well,
follow-up
depends
next
on
year.
what-
Okay.
if it's relevant the topic.
Right. But then the assumption would be that most people from last year are coming for the next one, right? If 60% are new, then they would have to kind of catch up from what was done before, maybe. We can think about it. I think I've seen that hand raised here. More social media commenting offline. Yes, we can definitely do this. If you have any specific suggestions, then definitely let us know. I mean, there are some obvious ones like Twitter and so on, but maybe you have some ideas. You mean like after the conference? Even during, yeah, okay. Right. We can do it, especially if I have some volunteers to actually kind of drive it a little bit, because it all takes just a little bit of time, right? Will you sponsor and pay $10 million? Okay, so you're just right. Okay, all right. So here and then Brian.
I would have liked to see, we had this talk about disaggregation and storage resources and other different things. But the industry people are still building the attached storage model at a huge scale. And it struck me that it would be very interesting to have more of a debate with a direct confrontation as to why the people were going one way or the other way. Because it didn't seem to me, and of course we had the fellow here from NERSC who's doing, they're still building these disaggregated systems where the storage is off in a different room. And I think it would have been illuminating to have more of a direct debate style as to why people are going in completely opposite directions.
Right. Okay, so that's a perfect example of continuation of what we had this year. Brian.
So related to more implementers, more representation from open source projects. That doesn't necessarily mean somebody from the project, but the company that's supporting the project is nice. But I think my favorite one was for example, like the Bean talk. I think those are useful because it's good to get an idea about those types of people that are coming out between conferences.
Right. Okay, so more participation from open source projects.
And in particular, maybe some of the big file system vendors like SEP and stuff like that.
Okay, so big file systems. Any other comments?
So kind of along the $10,000 question line, 10 million or whatever size might be. We focused a lot on storage and management this year, and not much on analysis and solving interesting problems.
Right.
And I think we could pull it up a layer and talk about interesting problem solutions, interesting problem spaces, and interesting new kinds of analytic problems that people are trying to solve.
Right. So I.
Ones that they don't have a solution for.
Yeah. Okay. So right, we should discuss it more in the afternoon. And anyone else? All right. Okay. So topic speakers for the next conference, especially from those who are not planning to attend the afternoon the brainstorming discussions. So feel free to just throw the topic, right now. Any suggestions? I mean, we already heard a few, but if there are others. Data visualization. We had something like 5-6 years ago, but yeah, it's time to refresh. Okay. Anyone else? Yes, we had Facebook and Twitter about 2-3 years ago, but this was just a workshop actually. So yeah, we can try the conference. No, we didn't have Blink TV. Anyone else? DevOps and life cycles. Okay, all right. Crowdsourcing analytics. Anyone else? Okay. Let's see. So I really encourage you to stay active. In the past we had the official surveys and so on. Like after a few years, we realized that the comments we are getting are actually quite similar. So right now, I encourage you to send just email, unstructured. And I already, heard a lot of comments. But if you have more comments, new comments, different comments, then it's definitely very useful. Especially critical comments, so that we can improve. And help us advertise XLDB, not just to bring more people, but to bring the right people. So we want to bring the new communities that we haven't reached out to yet, that would find this useful, and we would find useful to mingle with, basically. Let's see. We are posting slides. Some of them are already posted, maybe half of them or so. They are attached to the agenda. The rest will be posted like literally today, tomorrow. As I said at the beginning, the videos will be on YouTube, XLDB-Conf channel within a month or so, by the end of June. And I said many times, so we have this brainstorming session after lunch. It's actually in a different building, so I don't want you to get lost. So let's just meet after lunch, say 1:30 next to registration, and then we can just walk there. Can I just have the raise of hands who is planning to come to that? Okay, so about 15, 20. Okay, great. So let's meet 1:30 next to the registration. I wanted to thank again our sponsors. Without them, the food would be much worse than what we had here, among other things. And I wanted to thank organizing committee and also Bridget and her team. She's standing right there. Actually, believe me, without her, we wouldn't have this conference, because she's been doing 80% of the work, seriously. Yeah, I'm just doing the kind of some technical coordination. So, and thank you all for attending. Without you, we would have just, empty place here. So thanks a lot, and I will see you next year at lunch and maybe in the afternoon. Thank you.